Welcome to Monday Night Live.
Hello. I'm just going to move this. Are you wanting this to drink?
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Oh, we've already got people in the chat. Hello. Oh, we have Bettina.
Hey.
Marilyn, Remy. Tin Man's here too. Hello.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, so how is everybody doing? I felt, because we didn't post a video last week, we had a lot of stuff going on.
Oh yeah.
And so we didn't post a video last week, but I feel like I've been out of the loop for forever. Doesn't it feel weird? Like it's been 2 weeks, but I feel like I've been out of the loop forever.
It seems like this is like really my only connection to the world anymore.
To the outside world.
So, like, all I ever do is I go out and I'm working on the farm or trying to fix something that's broken, or it's never ending. Never ending.
Yes. And the video, I have been working on a video. It was supposed to be finished tonight, but there was some technical difficulties. So the video will be out Tuesday or tomorrow or Wednesday. It's a video I was working on for the class that I'm taking. So it's going to be a little bit different than our usual style. But yeah. So hopefully tomorrow the video will be out. If not, it'll be out on Wednesday Wednesday. And then what was I going to say? Brain fart. I can't remember. So I just wanted to say hi. I saw a couple people. Oh, Marilyn says they are back. I missed you guys. We missed you too. We really did. Like, we were talking about it earlier, and we said, like, it's weird because I feel like I've been away for a while, and it's only been from a live it's been 2 weeks, but from like a video it's not even been a week, I don't think. So it's weird.
Yeah.
Raptor Ranch is in the house. Hello. There's Miss Autumn. With all due respect, Miss Autumn, I will say I told Dad about 10 minutes ago that, oops, you're supposed to call Autumn. So he will call you after our live.
Yes. I've been busy today. There was things to build and animals to feed. And stuff.
Well, you can kind of talk about what happened with today. Why?
Okay. Yeah. Well, we were supposed to put the floor on for the second floor last
week.
Last Thursday, Friday, I think it was. But they delivered not flooring. So I had specified I needed it to be flooring. I wanted this one certain size, this one certain type. It's all on your website. I explained everything. And I said, if you have it where it's rough one side, that'd be great, because I like the extra.
It was a bit cheaper too.
Yeah. And I said, I like the extra meat in the wood. So because it's flooring, you want it as thick as it can be, right?
Right.
And it came in and it was beveled on both sides. What that means is there's like where the boards meet, it's not flat. It has like a little bevel, kind of like in.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like
just fiddle. It's my fiddle stuff.
Okay.
And so it wasn't flooring, so I had to wait an entire weekend, and we got it in today.
Well, we got the flooring, I think, last Tuesday or Wednesday, and he couldn't come back until the delivery person couldn't come back until Monday.
Right. You're right.
But we didn't discover it until I think Thursday when you guys were going to build.
Yep.
I think that's what it was. And so that got pushed off, and that was kind of like, for me, it was on its own. It wouldn't be a big deal, but it was the topper.
I know. It was one heck of a week last week. Yeah. With the snow that hit, and that messed up so many different things. And then I've been fighting this really cold snap that we've hit. So I've had to like redouble my efforts on insulating different things, because water was freezing and this was freezing. And
right after the snowstorm, we had -30. I think it was -30 Celsius, and with wind chill, it was -35. So, hello, Hedgehog's Homestead. Billy Lee's here too. Hello. Bettina says hi, Angie and Mike. Hello.
Hey, Bettina. Welcome to Monday Night Live.
Hi, Angie and Mike. Sorry, I haven't sent your seeds yet. Jason and I have been fighting Omicron, sick as dogs. Oh, no. I hope you guys get better.
Absolutely. Hopefully, because I've heard that it's not as rough. So hopefully it isn't that bad for you.
It comes in and goes just as quick as it came in. Grace, hello, hello.
Hey.
Oh, there's your cousin Brent. Hello, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
How's the snow? How much? We didn't end up measuring how much we got, but I'm gonna say it was.
I think we got like 3 feet of snow.
In drifts, not the actual.
Like, I tended to. This is why I'm questioning it, because
how big was that fish again?
Yeah, I know. But I had to walk into certain places and I had to dig out certain places. So all told, it said it was like around 2 feet.
Yeah.
However, everywhere I went, it was either
almost to your hips.
Yeah, it was, and in some places it was like, yeah, it was at my hips. It was crazy. So I mean, I'd say 2 to 9 feet.
The story starts out where I caught a fish this big, and then when he goes and tells all his buddies the fish is this big. Wait, this big.
I even went and got the backhoe going and was pushing snow, and it moves snow. That thing does the heavy work. But it was a lot, man.
It was a lot. And what did with the plow? I was gonna say, wasn't there, or with our backhoe, wasn't there, like, it was extremely heavy snow, and so it took a few runs to go over. Thank God we had that, though.
Oh no, I picked up so much snow and it was so heavy that it took all the weight basically off the back wheels where all my traction is, because it's only 2-wheel drive. So what we had to do is we had to take the boom on the backhoe, so the hoe, and send it straight out of the back as counterweight so I could have more weight on the tires so I could move.
Right. Raptor Ranch. Go ahead.
We're on quarantine.
We're
on quarantine. Didn't want to get anyone sick. On quarantine. I love it.
Oh.
I'm gonna say that from now on. Quarantine.
Right.
That's awesome.
Oh, my Mike. It must be hard building stuff with frozen hands.
Oh yeah. I have currently I have 3 different pairs of gloves, and I rotate them to over the fire getting cooked and de-thawed while I use a dry set.
And my job is to make sure that he takes them off the fireplace because he's already burnt a pair.
Okay, so I have 2.5 pairs of gloves currently.
Always watching out, I tell you. Oh, there you go, Mr. Mike.
Monday Night Live!
Oh, we've been sick for over a week, but are feeling better. Cough and sinus now. Well, that's good. I mean, not the cough and sinus, but that you're feeling better.
What's that mining place we want to go to next time we come up?
It is in Bancroft. Bancroft is the mining capital of, I think it's Canada. I always get confused if it's Canada or if it's, I've heard it's also the world, but I don't know. I'm going to say it's the mining capital of Canada. So when Autumn, for those of you who've been, were here back in like the fall, Autumn is our daughter in Michigan, and she came up in September and stayed with us, and we stayed around the homestead, whatever. And then as soon as she left, like not even an hour after she left, I had a shower. And in the shower, the thought came to my mind, why didn't you take her to the mining place where she can get all the gems, because she loves her gems? And so I messaged her. She was on the road, and I messaged her and I said, I have the perfect place to take you next time. And so we're going to go to that place when she comes back up.
So glad to be part of the 21st century. I can actually watch in live time. Normally it takes me 2.5 2+ hours to watch a 1 hour live stream.
Oh no. Is that because of like internet service or?
Yeah. Did you get new interwebs?
we got, I don't know if we mentioned this on our live, but we got really, really excited because one of our neighbors sent us a picture, and the picture was of a Starlink dish at the post office. And so we're like, oh, we got to go check our email and our account, see if we're like, because they're in the area. They've sent satellites out to people around us. And because this post office is only about 10 minutes from us. And no, not yet. Not yet. But it says early to mid 2022. So hopefully in the next, like, hopefully tomorrow, but hopefully the next 2 to 4 months. Going to bed now. Have a good night, Marcy and Jason. I hope you guys feel better.
Yes.
Yes. Amanda, hello. I'm just reading through the comments.
So how did everybody fare with all your guys' snow and the cold weather?
Mudbrooker is in the house. Yes, it's going to be cold. I think I'll make some ice cream.
Yeah. We went and stocked up on some food, and I ran out of room in the freezer and stuff. So I took a cooler, went outside, dug a hole in the snow pile, and put my cooler down in it and packed it full with snow and everything. So it's out there freezing and taking care of itself now.
And I have a trick for people. I'm thinking, it's my own personal opinion. So a lot of people across Canada right now are experiencing grocery store shortages. So first of all, they told you not to panic, and I don't think that you should panic, but I think that it's smart to be prepared. Obviously, take what you need and don't go crazy. But all of the grocery stores in big cities are out of a lot of things. And if you go to a smaller town, now there is kind of like a good and a bad, because you would be taking from the smaller town, but at the same time, if you're really in need, if you need to do groceries, like yesterday we went to go to Bancroft, which is not near any big major town, and they had pretty much full meat, full everything. There was a few empty spots on shelves, but I know that surrounding towns around us, they're out. I saw some pictures from Belleville, from Oshawa, from a lot of places that are more in more populated areas, and their like shelves are completely bare. So if you do have a smaller town, typically, like that's what I would do if I was in need. If I had stuff, I would, leave it, but that's what I would do if you really need stuff. I don't, and no greedy.
I think that's typically why the grocery stores get sold out because from what I understand, the warehouses have like a month's supply of stuff.
Yeah.
But people go in and they panic buy real quick, and so they empty everything out.
Yeah. I've always been, even like before we moved up here, I started shopping a lot differently. So I would go and like I buy sugar at Costco. So I would buy like, I don't know, 6 to 8 months worth, which isn't a lot for us, but so I'm not taking a lot off the shelf. So if anything did happen, I had at least enough to bake, at least enough to cook, and I had all the flour and everything like that. So I was typically stocked up before, even way before, like 4 or 5 years ago, I would start shopping differently. So when I went to the grocery store, I started buying things on sale instead of things that, I would here and there pick up things that I wanted and needed, but I would buy things on sale and stock up that way. And so my grocery cart looked way different compared to a weekly grocery shop. So if you're able to, it's definitely something to look into.
Honestly, I think I'd like to have a year's supply.
How are you, Steve?
Bummer Steve.
How are you?
I'm off to release a recuperated brown snake. He's all better.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. You can keep the snakes there. And I finished the package for you yesterday. I got the maple syrup that I wanted to get you. So it's going to be Probably coming out in the next week or two. Next few days, I'm going to hit up the post office and send a little package over to you guys in Australia.
I want to send one down to my buddy in Okinawa again.
Yep, we got him some syrup. Honey Badgers. Amanda says, looks like it. I missed Remy's comment.
Right now, I want to go to Ottawa with the rest of Canada.
We are following the same people. Oh, looks like it. Right now, I want to go to Ottawa with the rest of Canada. Yeah. Whoops, I just totally. Why does things always happen live? I admit. Yes, I do too. We only have a piece
of snow here in Tennessee with a little bit of a storm. No biggie.
Oh, I wish.
I had to go out and unbury the knot flooring so that I could send it back so we could get the shipment today. And then I had to unbury other stuff so we could keep building.
Yeah. So Billy Lee says, change provider, and this is great. Can't get my keyboard to work correctly, but got you all on the big TV. Well, hello on the big TV. That's awesome. Snow's not that bad. I'm tired of cold snap. It will be the third week of -25 night and -30, 40 wind chill. Yeah. It really, and the goats, we had to go and kind of fix up their stuff a little bit. It was getting like really, really cold. So we went to make sure all of the air pockets up top or whatever were all taken care of. But it got super, super cold. So I don't know how they do it. Mud says that will work as long as the bears don't find it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking that with all the animals and the dogs running around and this piece of property, they'll probably keep the bears away.
Hello, Amanda and Dave. Either or, one of the other. How are you guys tonight? Are you guys is it cold like it is here, there? I'm assuming it is.
Yeah, it said it's supposed to hit like -28 tonight.
Rem says, lucky for me, I have plenty of food in my freezer. And that's where we lack. We have a small freezer that our neighbors actually are housing for us with our food in it because we didn't, we're running off a generator. So we're lucky that way. But, that's something that's exciting that's happening this week. Okay, go.
In 3 days.
3 days.
3 days.
Fingers crossed if you pray or whatever. Send one up that everything goes smoothly because this is one of the things that hasn't, and it's like but go ahead.
I got the pipe done, and so hydro or electric is coming out and hooking us up on Thursday, hopefully.
Yes, and I'm excited for hydro. I got past the solar. I do eventually. I've always said this. I really want to go back on solar. But unfortunately, the budget's just not going to have it right yet. So we'll have to save up for it in the future. But I am so excited to not hear a flipping generator running in the background every single day. One of the things that happened this week was our generator broke down on the day of the snowstorm, I might add. And we didn't have power all day. And it was so oddly weird. And I forgot what it was like because the only time we're not really running it is when we're going to bed. And so to not have that constant noise, thankfully in the barn, it's a little bit more muffled, but just, it not breaking down, it not hearing it. The price of gas is just ridiculous. And so it's expensive. So we had to bite the bullet. And then if we have enough money at the end of the budget, which we can tell you right now, we probably won't. If we have enough money, then we will definitely invest in solar. But as it stands right now, we won't have enough.
It'll be something we'll have to probably save up for. And we have a few plans in motion that will probably put that together for us.
Yes, hopefully. Fingers crossed. We're sitting at 95 Fahrenheit at the moment.
It's so bad.
That's not fair. Well, I guess it's the way the world works.
What's funny is my buddy Kurt's down there in Okinawa, and it's pretty much the same thing. It's summertime there, because the other side, right? I have actually seen some shortages of certain things in the Schwa. No Frills in Walmart, Costco seemed okay.
I know that the No Frills at one time down, Bettina will know where I'm talking. Ritson and Adelaide area. My son lives around there, and he went to the grocery store and there was no meat. So that seems to be the big thing this time. Instead of toilet paper, there's no meat. So, but we also have farmers for that. So maybe we will start giving back to the farmers more.
Yeah, I can't wait to get to that point where we can just go out and buy like a side of beef or something like that and just have it and have like 6 months supply or 8 months supply of meat.
Yeah. And there is talk too, like once we're set up in a couple years, that we might get a cow for our own meat. If I had to choose between cow and goat for milk, it would probably be goat.
Well, that we don't use that.
That's why, because of the amount, right? So we don't need as much. We don't have the young family anymore, and a cow would just we'd be overrun in milk, and there's nothing you can do as an individual to give that to somebody. So
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, so you're kind of like you have to deal with all the milk yourself. And if we had pigs or something, then the pigs would definitely help us out, but we don't eat pork. So it's kind of, so we would stick with goats for milk because their milk to us tasted like cow's milk.
Mm-hmm.
But we would definitely think of purchasing a cow for meat because our main meat that we eat is beef and chicken. So we can grow chicken here. That's not a problem at all. Cow we'll talk about after the house and everything is all done. We'll talk about, but it's something we've thought about before because we eat beef. So,
did you read that?
Oh, I put it up to read. And my mind went next. We did get the seeds. Yes. I picked them up actually a few days ago. My days are all blurred together. I picked them up a few days ago. Thank you. Yours will be sent out. I have them all ready to go. I just got to hit up the post office tomorrow. So yours will be sent out. For those that don't know, Hickory Croft started a seed challenge. And so it was a seed exchange. And so that's why people are mentioning the seeds. We had -30 while I was on quarantine. It was great. Only left house to feed the chickens. Yeah, that's pretty much all you do.
Yeah. You know what, though? I have to admit, I had a bit of a good time because it was really cold out. So we piped up the wood stove and I was out in the barn. I mean, I was still geared up, but I was working on different, an engine and then working on a couple different things. And it was kind of nice to finally have that closed in place where I'm not working on something and it's out there in the cold and you're trying to get your hands warm. If I could just feel my fingertips for this one bolt.
Right. You just go by the fire. And even today we had to fill the water tank with water and in the trailer. And so Mike was out working with everybody and I was like, you know what, I'll just put the water together today. And so I got the hose. We have 2 hoses that we have to deal with. And I got both of them down. One of them had water in the line. So I had to defrost it by the fire, which was nice. And we got everything I got everything all set up. And I was like, yes, I got it to work. And then the pump was frozen. So then I had to defrost the pump because anything on the ground is frozen. So we've come up with a really great system now. Now everything is off the ground and water. He did this MacGyver thing for his pressure hose, and basically he puts it in the hose after and it squirts out any water that's left over, and it's pretty cool setup actually. And so now we're better set up and better equipped. Yeah, but it's summer there. Yes, it is. We'll be warm soon. We're going to be planting our garden soon.
Just a few more months.
Or our seeds. Well, seeds, I got to start. Some of them, like peppers, I should probably start like in February.
Yeah.
So I have to find some way to set up a seed get up soon. I don't know how we're going to do that. Because the only place that we can really do it is inside the trailer, because the barn at nighttime gets super cold. So Mike's like, yeah, okay. In the trailer. Yeah. Where, Ange? Where?
Yeah, I have no idea.
We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll move the dog kennel or something. That's the no frills I use in the Costco Plaza. He went last week, so I don't know if they've restocked, but he went last week and was called me and told me about it. That was how I started to realize there was actually stuff going on for that stuff. Hello, Tabitha. How are you?
Yeah. Hey, Dad's in the house.
Yoda Papa in the house. I said it better. No shortages here, really, aside from potatoes, oddly enough. But prices have skyrocketed on other things. Something as simple as chocolate bars close to $3. I noticed that. I noticed that we went to a Foodland near us, and I was like, because, I mean, we have enough food. I just did regular groceries last week, and like early in the week. And so I went to go do laundry. That's where my brain was going. I went to go do laundry, and I was like, you know what? Since I'm here, I might as well pick up a few things because it's right across the street from the laundromat, the Foodland. And I go in there, and I've shopped there before. Becca,
and you walked out with.
I walked out with one item because I was like, what? Like they had to have upped their prices, but they had a buy one, get one free event. And so there was like, what was it called? Chicken burgers that you can purchase. And I only saw the price at Walmart. It was on sale, but I only saw the price. Okay, Becca. I only saw the price at Walmart because I was looking through the flyers and I was trying to, shop the sales and deals. Anyways, so I'm taking the long version apparently. But anyways, so I know that these chicken burgers were on sale for $4.68. Well, I go into the grocery store and one box at Foodland was $15.98 or something like that. And I was like, what? They were never that price at that grocery store. So yeah. So I noticed a few other things, a lot of things that I don't buy anyways. For example, Cheese Whiz was $9. And I'm like, why wouldn't what? Cheese Whiz $9? What? But so I walked in and I walked out with one item that I can only purchase there.
Want to hear a strange piece of information that I picked up on today?
Sure.
You know what nacho cheese is made of? The chemical components to make it are spell out nacho.
What?
Yep. Look it up. The chemicals that are in the nacho cheese that you buy, it keeps it all like, liquidy and everything.
Yeah.
It was like nitrogen.
Something
so it
spells
else.
out.
So it spells like nacho.
The things you learn, huh? Chicken is expensive here in West Texas, same price as ribeye steak. I was like, what?
What? No way.
Hello, Tim. Can't stay. Just wanted to pop in and say howdy. Well, howdy.
Well, howdy there.
Hello and goodbye. Prices are going up huge. Yes. And the hope is that for us anyways, the house gets finished enough so that we can really work on a garden in the spring.
It'll be done.
Yes. Like I feel like it's not going to get done though. I'm not going to lie. I feel like it's not going to get done because there's so many things that we have to worry about on the regular.
I know.
But it's also something that's a huge priority for me. So
it is for me as well. I mean, and it's not that I'm afraid that, the end is nigh or anything like that. And so I want to double down. It's, what, with prices going up and, everything is just kind of wonky out there right now. Yeah. I'd rather be more self-sufficient. So
I'd also like for me too, something that was on my heart was I want to grow bigger than what we need too, because I want to be able to give back as well.
Absolutely.
it's something like even when we lived in town and I had a garden in my backyard, it was the one thing that I loved about gardening and I miss is the conversation that it starts and with other people. And also like there was so many people that were interested. Oh, you grew this zucchini, and and they wanted it. And so that's something that I want to do too, because to make the world go round, you gotta be that way, I guess. I don't know what I was trying to say there.
You must be the light.
No, I'm not.
Did you just?
No. Hi, Sheila. How are you? Black Tropical Homestead is in the house. Hello. How are you guys? Tabitha says, y'all hit that like button, please. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. If you haven't already, if you feel like it, hit that like. Yeah, there was some empty shelves. We were just in Havelock tonight. How far is that from you? Havelock is an hour and a half from us.
It's about an hour and a bit, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's because for us it was the midpoint when we used to like our drop-off point when we get the boys.
Yeah.
We either meet them in Peterborough or we meet them in Havelock. So good night. Off to chase another snake.
Boy, you just ain't right. I tell you.
What?
He just ain't right. He's out there chasing snakes.
Someone's gotta.
Snakes usually chase me. I don't know.
I'm sorry. Someone's gotta. Someone has got to. And you know what? It can be you. Regular butter was like $6. Shoppers Drug Mart had it on sale for $2.99. Yes, $2.99. Becca, go lay down, honey.
That girl would drink a full bucket of water in a minute.
I know. Becca has this thing where
hot, dry snake weather today.
Yeah, I bet. It's 95 Fahrenheit.
I didn't know snakes had weather.
You don't need blankets in 95, Have faith it will get done. Yep.
You know what? And that's a good point, because I find myself out there every now and then where I'm having one of those moments where I take 2 steps forward and 1 step back.
Go lie down.
You just gotta sit. Come on, please.
Hey, Maggie, no.
But you get through. You get through.
Come here.
One day at a time.
Here, you get the pumpkin.
All right.
Wilderstead said,
it's interesting watching the different items go up and down in price. You know what? Yeah. It's been driving me nuts that everything's going up so fast and so hard.
She's getting so big already. She is such a good girl. She really is. She's super smart.
I know.
It must be the poodle.
Hi, sweet pea. She's just struggling trying to get to me.
Say hi, Miss Maggie. She is a love bug, and she's a good girl, and she sleeps through the night now. So thank goodness.
I know.
She is.
Shh. I know. Okay. Let's see.
Wait, you went way down.
Yeah, everybody's just saying hi.
Oh, okay.
Because Sean in Alaska. Hey.
How cold is it there, Sean?
Oh.
Right there. Yep. No. The one below it.
One below it.
Here, I'll take
you take
apple mouse. Because, it's not
backwards.
really an apple, but
it's backwards.
He's all over the place. I found something so cool this week. So Mike broke his phone a few weeks ago, and he was using a burner phone. Well, not really a burner phone. That sounded horrible. But he was using like an old phone that we had from a long time ago, and it just wasn't doing it. He couldn't get any of his contacts because they no longer save them on Sims. Anyways, we went to go visit my daughter, and she gave me an iPhone, and it's an older iPhone, but it has the ability to take really good videos on this phone too. So I can film in 4K. And so I was filming some things, and then I came inside and I shared it right from my phone to my MacBook. And I was like, why didn't I switch to Apple sooner? This is just like airdrop, boom, in 30 seconds, all my footage lands on my MacBook. And I can't tell you how happy that made me. And it makes me want to upgrade to the newer phone because I was going to get a lens for my camera. And then I'm like, why? Because it's so much easier to film with your phone, but you want to still have good quality. And the quality of the phone that I want is amazing. It's better than some expensive cameras. So I know I'll go close it. Yeah. So I don't know. I might be upgrading a phone soon. That was another interesting story when we went to go to Rogers.
Yeah, first time I ever went to a cell phone store and they didn't try and sell me a cell phone.
Oh, she did pee.
I think they were so scared that they'd signed me up on a contract and then they couldn't deliver proper service that they'd have to get me out of the contract. They didn't want to sell me a cell phone. Beef and chicken prices in Virginia are ridiculous. Can't find canned dog food or cat food. Crazy. That was another thing.
That was another thing. That was not big.
We went in and at the store, I can't remember what store was it.
All of them.
All of them. Yeah, the cat food was like gone.
Yeah, our local grocery store in Bancroft, there was No Frills. We managed to get one bag. And what we do is we buy a grain-free food and then we kind of mix in a little bit of something else just to like lessen the cost, but still give them decent food. And so we the shelves were empty, and the shelves were empty pretty much in every store for pet food. So I don't know. And I've noticed actually for about a month and a half, I'm going to say, maybe even longer, because it was when the kittens were still little. I had a really hard time getting kitten food. So I don't know. Wet food seems to be okay, but it's the dry food that is not really doing so hot, I've noticed. 40-ish degrees
in Fahrenheit. It's around 5 degrees Celsius.
Oh, I wish.
That's what I keep it in the barn.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It is.
We put a thermometer up and it stays anywhere from like 2 to 5. We'll have to check it again tonight because we're getting negative 28, but
yeah, that might drop it down below 0.
I just love them and babysitting and abandoning. I'm babysitting an abandoned python for a few days. He's gorgeous. See, Autumn, our youngest, would absolutely love to talk. She has so many reptiles and snakes. Yeah, and so she would. I'm going to send her over to that channel if she's still in the house. Oh, Red in the Valley. Hello. How are you tonight? And Sean said here 4 or 5 Celsius.
See, I was right.
Yeah, Mike's learning the conversion.
And I know I teased Bomber Steve on the snakes and all, but it's cool to see that somebody loves any type of or certain animals. Like I'm not particularly fond of snakes or spiders, but I know my daughter is enamored with them. So hey, I love it. I love the fact that people do that, though.
I love the fact that other people do it.
Yes.
I do. I think I've said this a few times. I know I have, but I have a definite snake scream. And I discovered that when I moved up here. Even though I've seen snakes before. But yeah.
I need pen and paper.
4.
Right there. I started reading ahead.
Oh,
I know.
Do that.
I know. I did though. Here, I'll be right back here.
Okay. Mike, you got a band you have to check out. Mono Inc. You will love it. Well, I know what he's doing. Ask a butcher for liver from different livestock. Make your own cat and dog foods. If you can't get any, let me know and I can share some with you. Oh, well, thank you. Actually, it's something we do when we butchered the chickens. We kept all the organs, and we still have actually a little bit left, not much, but we give it more as a treat.
Mm-hmm.
But if it ever had to be that way, then totally. But yeah, I buy a big bag of grain-free food, so I probably have, I'll probably be able to get enough I have enough now probably for about, I don't know, maybe a month, 2 months maybe, I'm going to say, because for cat food and dog food, we stock up because we just do. We have always done that really too. And we stock up because we get it at Costco, and we don't get to Costco all that often. So,
once every couple months.
I will keep that in mind because that's something that I definitely I like to give them as a treat too.
And we even fed them raw food for a while.
We did. And then our little guy got pancreatitis really bad, and it almost took him, but nothing seems to.
he's impervious.
He's the dog that just won't go. And I should stop saying that, because when he was 12, you never know how long he's got, but now he's 16, our little Bubba. So his days are unfortunately numbered, but
hey, Plowmans!
Just popping in to say hello.
Well, you should actually pop in and say hello.
Yeah, you can. I left a comment on Hannah built a really amazing snowman, and
really?
they put a video.
The snow hill. I made a big snow hill.
Oh.
I got no kids here to play on the snow hill. I'm waiting for the boys.
So he purposely made a snow mountain out of all the snow we got with the backhoe.
Yes.
So if Hannah ever wants to come play, but yes, and what I said was, can I come over and play, in her comment. That was an awesome snowman. I
should go tell the new neighbors too.
Yeah. I'm having difficulties with your channel. I'm staying by the fireplace at the basement these days, so not much bird watching. It's nice and cozy by the fireplace though. And I did watch that. So she has a migrating bird video out, and there's one bird in particular, and maybe you know it. It has a very distinct whistle, and every year, I wrote it down in my book, every year it comes back within a day or two period since I've been here. And so I want to know what it is, because I want to be able to hear it, not only hear it, I've never seen this bird, or maybe I have, and I just don't know.
You should do a little video clip, even if it's a short, and say, this is the sound.
Identify this bird, because I want to look it up. It's just one of those whistles every year that we've been here in the spring. It was very distinctive for me because I never heard it before when we first moved up and spring came. And so I heard that bird and I was like, wow, like it just gave me this peace and beauty almost, if without sounding corny, but it did. And then the next year I heard it again, and I wrote that date down, and then I wrote the next year's down, and I think I have 3 years worth, and they came back all around the same time, and I was like, that's pretty cool. And I hope I hear it again, because it was always at the other property, so we'll see. But I want to know what it is. I really, really do. And it just, yeah.
I'm not even going to mention me. I was the one with the tarantula and a ball.
Who's that?
It's... You got me. Hi, oh my goodness. Yes. So, I mean, talk about two peas in a pod.
Oh, yes. Autumn and her significant other, Austin, they have a lot of reptiles.
Yes.
You'll realize one day when your kids get older, okay, that sometimes you think about the kids and you forget that they have significant others. Not that you really forget them, you just forget to mention them.
Who's that again?
I don't know. One of the daughters, her guy friends.
Oh, her guy friends. Okay.
Just kidding, Austin. We love you and you know it. So you should go, Austin and Autumn, you should go check out Bomber Steve's channel, because he does a lot of rescues from Australia.
Yeah.
He has 2 channels, actually. He has that one, and then he has Sweeney's Creek as well.
Austin and I are looking to start breeding hognoses. We're going to find a nice female, though. Wow.
Breeding beardies. Haven't decided yet.
You know what? You should YouTube that. Yeah.
Hey, hit that like button. Need I say it 15? Need to say it 15 likes.
It needs to say 15 likes.
Oh, it needs to say. I can't see the likes because we're on StreamYard, so I can't see them.
Thank you, Tabitha.
Yes, thank you. I'm not my total self. I think we both have had a really rough, nothing major has happened. It's just a bunch of little things, really. And we both had like an emotional, rough week. It was one of those weeks, and you'll see it in the video. It ends well, but it's one of those weeks where whatever could go wrong did go wrong, not on a major scale, but it was one thing after another.
Yeah.
After another.
And we all have those weeks.
Yes. Oh, totally. And what's our saying? If it'll all be okay, and if it's not,
it'll all be okay in the end.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not okay, don't worry.
It's not the end. And so it was one of those weeks where you just want to like, what are we doing? But then you realize what you're doing.
And you know where I got that saying from?
Where?
Your brother.
My brother?
Your brother.
My brother's smarticles. Southern Boy Prepper. Hello, hello. How are you?
Welcome to Monday Night Live. I try not to yell it out anymore because, like, she's going deaf in her left ear now.
I am.
Also, if you have any friends who fish, get them to keep the scraps. They will thank you.
I'm friends. I like to fish. I do this.
I am friends.
Hi, I'm friends. I love fishing, so that is something I do as well. I don't eat it for myself, unfortunately. I wish I could.
And we have the boat, so we're gonna do it this summer.
I forgot we had a boat.
Yep.
We have a boat. Okay, now my week just got better. We have a boat. Now and we have a little trolling motor.
It's not ours.
It's not ours, but it's here. So.
But it's here. And, possession, 9/10 of the law and stuff, right? So, to be fair, everybody that's left anything on our property at any time, I've told them, hey, if it's here, I'm going to use it. If I want to use it or if I need it or something, I'm going to use it because it's here. Now, don't worry, because if I break it, I'll either fix it or get a new one.
Right.
But if it's here, I get to use it.
Yeah. And usually they're all appreciative because they're like, no, you're taking stuff off my plate. Maybe I will pop in and say hello.
Ooh.
Maybe I'll be waiting. Maybe.
16 is great for a big breed or for a doggy.
Yeah. He's the little one.
Yeah, he's
but 16, 16's old for a bigger dog.
For a bigger dog. I know that some Palms can live up to 18, but he's a German Spitz, so.
Yeah. I'll bring Hannah. She will love your snow hill.
Yes!
I like this one.
Mike, we can use a break and send you some kids. My hope is because I got this big piece of machinery and I was like giddy, like a kid again. Because I'm like, I'm going to build the biggest snow castle ever. Mm-hmm. And I got the snow mound, but I don't have time enough to actually get in there and start digging it out and building snow castles, though I want to. So if we have kids over that do it, that way when Tyler and Parker come,
it'll all be done for them.
There you go. Now it's like it's a win-win for everybody.
Bye, Papa Bear.
Oh, good night, Dad.
There are so many neat bird sounds, and I know what you mean. There is one I've never seen, but I've heard it too. I wonder what yours is.
I bet you it's the same one.
I bet you. I can do the whistle. I think. It's been a minute. Hold on. Let me think. It's like I got camera shy, though. I don't want to do it on camera. I don't want to do it on camera. Why? I don't normally care. Here, I'll go away.
No, that's cheating.
I'm all blush and red face.
She's trying to whistle and she can't stop smiling. That's awesome.
Okay, here we go.
Are you ready?
I can't do it. Stop it.
Lips together.
Stop. I'm getting that. Okay.
You did it.
Did it? Did you hear that?
The only different bird I've seen was a bobolink, and they whistle a very weird but cute sound.
Huh. I will have. I'll go get her.
Why was she? Sorry, the puppy just started crying out there, so she had to run. Cat went after him?
Yeah.
She probably went after the cat.
Okay, sorry.
Night adieu. Was great seeing you guys. Hope to do it again soon. Okay. That's a neat bird. I don't know if it would be in his area, but very cool. You got footage of it? A bobolink.
I've never heard of it.
That's totally new. I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to look that one up.
I hit the first thing. Woo! Thank you.
Bobolink.
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 If you go to the mines and get anything gemmy, I cut gemstones. Your great uncle Tim got me started. That's so cool. Remember we were mentioning the gemstones? Brent cut. Well, I knew he cut the gems. That was cool. So if she comes to the mines here and gets some gems, he can cut them for her.
Oh, that's yes. And I gotta. You know what? Do you like make videos of that? Or how you do that? I'd like to watch, even if it's just once. I'm always curious in how stuff gets done.
Yeah, they were kind of protecting the bird and all. Pretty rare for here, also, huh? That's cool. I can't wait to look that up. We ice fish here. Scary on the ice, but it's fun. Yes, I've never ice fished, but it is something I want to do one day. One day. One day. The first time I saw snow or ice huts was when we came up here. I knew it existed, I just never seen them in real life. So
I've actually never ice fished.
I've never ice fished either.
There you go.
Looks like we have something we got to do. We've had snow twice in the past or last 10 days. I'm done. Ready for Me too. Yes, I heard that. That sounds so familiar. Yes, I don't know what bird it is, but I hear it every year.
In the next one.
My cat reacted to the bird sound.
That is awesome.
A white-throated sparrow. Huh, write that one down.
I'm writing it down.
If you just help identify that, that's super cool. A bobolink sounds like a bird in a can. Huh. That's cool too. I want to go ice fishing too. I've never done it either. Yeah, so maybe we'll have to make it like a group thing. That'd be kind of cool. Now, do you need a special license for that, or can you just use your fishing license? I would have to look up. I know you have to have your huts marked and licensed or something. I think, anyways. I'm pretty sure.
I know.
Look at me being all over the board. Maybe we should go together. Yes, maybe we should.
I like that idea.
I think that'd be cool. I want to ice fish, hopefully this year. Yes, I definitely want to ice fish. I don't think it'll be for us until next year, but it's something that I think be really cool. You know, like.
Well, why would it have to be till next year?
Well, it doesn't have to be.
We could just do it.
It doesn't have to be. That's pretty cool. So I think we may have identified the bird, which is super cool. Just a regular fishing license, I believe. Oh, that's awesome.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
We might have to update ours, but
yeah. All right. Well, we are all caught up on comments. How often does that happen?
Wow.
Not very.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was also supposed to do or put together another roundtable, and I'll have to get that together.
Yes.
As we kicked our butts, man.
Yes. So, are you doing it this week, though?
Well, I will set something together and get in contact with some people tonight or tomorrow morning. Tomorrow is like already booked.
I know.
Like it's just
So if you don't know what the round table is,
wow.
Mike was on Thor's channel, and there was Remy from Rem's family. There was Hickorycroft Farm, Chris from Hickorycroft, Darren from Thor, and Mike, and they all talked about certain topics. It was kind of like a lot of homesteading topics and a lot of homesteading questions. So we're trying to think of a topic that would interest everyone, because we're going to host it this week at some point, or Mike is. And so we got to think of a topic. And I've had a few ideas. I know you had a couple ideas, but we just haven't decided on it. So I thought of one, like how everybody individually prepares for food. It's like with, all the stuff that's coming up. So it's a good idea to bounce off each other ideas. Did you have an idea? I'm pretty sure
I did have ideas.
And do you want to?
I don't remember what they were. Just telling you, man. I got my butt whooped this week.
I don't
know.
Well, it's a new week, so you can't say this week anymore.
Last week.
All
right, fair enough.
Yeah. So we're trying to think of a good topic to do.
You know what? Don't worry about it. I will come up with a couple topics. We'll put it together tonight, and then
if anyone has ideas too,
I want to figure out who, if anybody, would like to show up, and then I'll get a hold of some people. Maybe it'll be the same crew. Maybe not.
I haven't made a video, but there are ones on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm sure there are. I know everybody keeps telling me you got to look this up on YouTube. You got to look this up on YouTube. To be very honest, everything that I've been looking up on YouTube lately has been carpentry hacks and tips, like tricks and stuff.
All stuff for the build, right?
Why is my generator engine firing like it's like dying or something, and like all these different things. It's always on what I can do to fix this, what I can do to build this, how to make this better, how to insulate this better. Like I'm learning as much as I can, as fast as I can.
Yes.
And I don't even remember who I am anymore.
Can you tell? When we were talking, we said it feels like we're on the vacation that never ends, and you don't want to be on it anymore, and you just want to go home. Except the home is the barn and the trailer. We knew it was going to be a long haul, so we're not whining or complaining.
No,
it's just reality, and we try to stay positive, and it's been hard, like we said already the last week.
But the reason why we say this, though, is because it's like we've made a commitment to be real about everything.
Right.
I go on so many YouTube channels, and it's like, building this, and it's amazing, and it's easy. And I get out there, and I come back with like splinters. I busted my knuckle, like I smashed my thumb, and I just wish like these videos portrayed real life. So I'm like, hey, now this is what we're gonna be prepared for.
To be fair, though,
going in.
To be fair, I have a romanticized mind, so I like to see. It's not that I don't acknowledge that it's rough. I do acknowledge that it's rough and it's hard sometimes. However, I'd like to try to see the positive side of everything. Right? And so I'd like to put that out there too, because even though it's hard, it's all for the end game. And the end game is a house that we built. And
we're going to close that.
Yeah, I will. And so the end game is, that. Okay, cut me off. You couldn't even let me. You want me? I'm going to try to see the positive in this.
I just realized halfway through that I was like, go do this. And then, like, that was mean. I should say, please. And so I did. But it was delayed, and I cut you off again.
He's telling me to go close the door because the dogs opened it.
My OCD is going off because I'm, like, trying to, like, not use as much of everything, and while the door's opened,
okay,
the propane will be okay.
I'm cutting you off now.
Huh?
Yeah. When I'm up here, we are right on the lake, so hopefully we find the time. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's one thing that Mike said he always wanted on the property. If we could choose another property, it would be to have water on the property like that.
Yeah. Like a nice flowing stream would be great.
Construction, yes.
Yep. You know what the number one cause of divorce is?
Building a house.
Renovating.
Oh, I know. Actually, I'm just kidding. We've actually surprisingly got along really, like we're together almost 24/7, and so we got
in a shoebox.
Yeah, but we get along really well, so that's not huge for us.
These are my Adderall pills.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
No, not funny.
Not funny?
Not funny. Okay, just put down your Tic Tacs. Oh, you can dress them up, folks, but you can't take them out. Yeah. So you know what the number one cause of divorce is? Husbands. Husbands.
You know what the absolute number one cause of divorce is?
What?
Getting married.
Yeah.
Because you can't get a divorce without getting married.
I guess.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. And no, we're not saying that.
Oh, good no. Goodness no.
A, to mock anybody, or B, to say that that's what our issue is. It's not. It's just life. Building a homestead from raw scratch.
Yeah. It's a lot more than even though I thought I was fully aware.
Yes.
It's a lot more than I thought I was getting into. And I'm not complaining, but I've learned a lot more than I had bargained for.
Late fall prepping for winter. What's that mean? Did I miss something? Or I'm probably forgetting something.
I don't know.
We didn't really prep a lot this fall for winter. We should have done a lot more. We were doing a lot already, but we should have done a lot more. But Jeremy and Carmela, hello.
Hey!
Hard things in life make it even better. Oh, 100%. 100%. Yes. I just noticed like more than like I'm finding that like my words don't match my brain. No, I'm finding that it's not even so much as the emotional toll. There's a lot of forgetfulness going on. There's a lot of because we're always constantly trying to do something, and so we're forgetting things, and that's part of the frustration. And then we have to go by like even Hydro's time, or the guy that delivered the flooring, we have to go by his time. So we're constantly waiting on a lot of other people and trying to do life around everybody else's time too. And so then with the forgetfulness, and then we're not sleeping right in the trailer because it's so dark in here that we wake up later, and it's just all combined. So if I had to do it all over again, would I? 110%. And I'll say it with a smile when we're in the cabin. Hello.
Although I would have to say, I wouldn't be opposed
homestead life. Yes.
To be being able to go away to the tropics for the winter and come back.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be nice.
Yeah. So we can go on a real vacation. Well, bedtime for me now. I'm working 12-hour days in a row, or 12 days in a row, so I don't want to lose sleep tonight. I bet not. Wow. Have a good night, Remy.
Yeah, good night, buddy.
And I hope you get a good night's sleep. I think we're going to call it too. We've done over an hour. Wow. Like it's still, like I so look forward to meeting with everybody. It kind of rejuvenates me. Maybe that's why we had an awful week, because we didn't have our Monday Night Live.
Probably. I know I've already got like 3 things I got to do tomorrow. And it ain't even, I'm going to write it down.
Yeah, write it down before you forget. We have notepads upon notepads upon notepads of things to do. We hear birds like that sound here, Angie. Our red cardinals sound quite like that. I don't know if Plowman's is still here. I have yet to see a red cardinal here. Where we lived in Oshawa, we saw them all the time. I haven't seen any cardinals. Or no, I did see one last summer.
Cardinals?
I did. Yeah.
No, we saw a couple cardinals
last summer, but I don't see many of them. But it didn't sound like a cardinal. It was a sound I remember thinking it was a sound I never heard. So I don't know. Maybe I'd have to look and see what their calls are too, because maybe it's a different kind of call. Oh. Okay, so hold on a second. They thought Red in the Valley thought that was a good topic for Mike for your round table. Now I got to go back and find that comment.
All right, I'll write that down.
Yep. Give me 1 second here, guys. Late fall prepping for winter.
The stuff that Mike forgets to do. I like it. What is the stuff that Mike forgets to do for 100, Alex?
Injuries in the homestead life. That's why those. Okay, so yes, there's another topic: injuries in homestead. Maybe you can combine them because it doesn't have to be one specific topic, right?
No, but they're topics that we can talk about to make it last. Injuries on the homestead.
Yep, injuries on the homestead. Showing up a little bit late, but hello. Yes. Take care and be well, Rams. We've been on ice a few times. Really my first experience going across lake ice. It's kind of cool. It really is. I mean, again, I was, I guess, sheltered in a way where I didn't experience a lot of that stuff. I had a lot of lake access actually where you're up and around when you go away, Bettina. I don't want to say the town name, but I pretty much grew up there going to a trailer. My grandparents had a trailer, and so my grandfather would always take us out fishing, and then he would take us back and show us how to clean it, you know, and camping and campfires and all that kind of stuff. But we've never experienced, or I've never experienced, winter ice like in its habitat. And I went to an ice rink, you know. I never really went out on a frozen lake or anything.
And see, where
is it springtime yet?
I was at my grandparents' place up on the river, and I would literally walk down the hill, put my ice skates on, skate out with a snow shovel, clearing the ice so that we could have our own like hockey.
Yeah, I never really did that. And mind you, I didn't play hockey. I played a couple rounds of street hockey with the neighborhood kids, but just remember to take it one day at a time, prioritize, period, and don't forget to breathe.
Yep.
Excuse me. Yes. 100%. Good night, Plowmans.
Good night, guys.
Northern Karma. Hello, hello. How are you? We do have a house to finish renovate here at my fiance's, and we almost have 8 acres across the road to prep and eventually build barns, gardens, and that's exciting.
Nice.
I've come to adopt what Jess from Roots and Refuge says, turning your waiting room into a classroom. I've applied that so much these past few winters. Yeah.
Turn your waiting room into a classroom.
Learning. Right?
Interesting.
It's kind of cool. Plus, I have renos to finish at my house. Yeah.
There's always something to do when you own something.
I've been watching all your videos over and over again just for the support. Well, thank you.
Aw, thanks, guys.
That's awesome. Good night. I hope to see some videos from you guys soon, too.
Yes.
We still have questions, by the way. We still have questions for you. I don't unless he told you and you didn't tell me.
Well, I might have forgot.
I can't even argue with that these days.
I don't even know anymore.
No.
I don't even know.
Well, next time you see us, we'll be better. We'll be good.
My mind is mush. I don't know no more.
Wow, that's great. Being busy and excited for the future. I wish you all the luck. Yes.
Oh, I did have one thing I wanted to say. So today we were putting on. Wow, that's great. Oh, you were yawning.
Yeah.
So today we were putting on the second floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking out over the property because now you're up to get the bird's eye view.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to be so beautiful. I mean, it's got probably 2 years worth of work to do.
Yeah.
Right? There's tons of trees that still got to cut. There's like,
we should have a tree cutting party where we kind of like,
I know a guy.
Get everybody lined up. Get a whole bunch of people lined up, and then we can do like, we could
cut the tree the fastest.
That, like, we'll make it a competition, and then you can win like this $500 gift card, and so all it cost us is $500 to clear a forest.
20 trees dropped, one shot.
There you go. Now, whoever cuts their tree up the fastest gets another $500. So for $1,000, we have cut wood for fire and a forest down.
Nice. I like the way you think.
Oh, that'd be cool. I have lots of cardinals at home in Oshawa. Yeah, I did too. I'm pretty sure we were around the same area. Well, we were, because I just remembered. Yes, I just remembered around the area you were from, and we weren't too far. So there were we had a lot.
Yeah, we used to feed them in the backyard.
Yep. And we've had the blue jays up here, and there's a lot of blue jays up here. Mm-hmm. I've never seen so many blue jays, but they're very territorial.
Yeah, they used to chase off all the birds. Like, that's why the cardinals left.
Even the family cottage on Sandy Lake, we were never there much in the winter, so the most experience I had as a kid was small pond days. Yeah. We got 18 likes. That's what I'm talking about. That's awesome. You're so awesome, Tabitha.
That's just amazing.
She is. I absolutely love her. Been watching her for years. Me too. I haven't watched a lot of her stuff lately just because we've been so busy, but she is someone to sit and watch and be inspired from. Hope you guys. Oh, we're getting a call on the walkie. Hold on.
We're just on Monday Night Live, bud.
Everyone can hear you.
Yeah,
funny. Hope you guys have an amazing week, and I'll definitely bug you soon. Well, we look forward to that. Maybe just let them know we'll call them in 5-10 minutes.
Give me 10 minutes. I'll call you back.
Rajo.
This is how you communicate with your neighbors when you're in the country. We don't use phones.
No.
Where we're going, we don't need phones.
Hey guys, hope you're doing amazing tonight.
Hey.
Yes, we are. We're doing much better. It's much better than last week. I'll tell you that much.
Yes.
We do have questions, Bettina says. Yeah. And hello, Darren and Bridget. Hello. Competitions 100%. Yeah. That'd be right up Jeremy's alley.
That's what I was thinking. Oh, goodness.
Is that Hidden Blessings?
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think, yep, that was Hidden Blessings. And then,
so I gotta go make a phone call. I got some questions.
Yes, we're ordering our stove tonight, but it's gonna take probably, they're saying 6 months. It could be 3, but they'd rather say 6. Under promise and over deliver. So
yeah.
Well, that's a great idea. Gonna dig out our old walkies.
These are so handy.
They are.
Now, don't make my mistake and take it outside to work so you can communicate, and then forget it and leave it out there. I already wrecked one.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
But yeah.
I knew it. Yep. Pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome to have that, and like just to know in case of an emergency too.
Yeah,
we have a channel.
When you're this far back, you don't call 911 for help.
No. Well, I mean, you do depending, but you call your neighbors first.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for hearing us not complain, but just be real. Because I promise we're really not complaining. We chose what we're doing. We're just having a rough week. That's all.
It all happens.
Yep.
And we really love that you guys came out and hung out with us on Monday night.
It made our day.
It really did.
Yes.
So from us
have a good night and a great week, and everybody as well. And then one more, have a wonderful week and enjoy these moments. We're gonna try.
Be the light.
We will.
Be the light.
Yes.
Never.
99% of the time we are, but even that 1% of the time we're allowed to have a rough week. Everyone has them, right, Mike? Just agree. All right, guys. Have a good night. Thank you so much for coming out. As always, take care. And until next time,
God bless.
God bless y'all. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye. Was that the dog?